Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. In this image we can see two beautiful bouquets. One is made up of red roses and the other is made up of different colors of flowers like pink, white, orange, lavender, different sizes of and different kinds of flowers into it. Left side bouquet is called as pure bouquet of red roses, while right side bouquet can be said as mixture of flowers. So welcome back to our channel, and today we are going to see in brief is matter around us pure, which is second chapter of 9th standard math science. So what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and which can occupy space. Matter can further be divided into pure matter and mixture that we are going to see in this chapter. So the second chapter is divided into three parts. First is basics about matter, pure and mixture. Second part will be based on the concentration calculation for the solutions, and third part will be on methods of separation of mixture. So today's video will be covering basics about matter, what is pure matter and what is mixture of matter. So in this chart we are going to see what is the different categories of matter. Matter can be divided into two major categories. One is pure matter, another is mixture. So pure matter is the matter anything which is made up of single kind of component into it. For example, gold, which is made up of gold particles, and diamond, which is made up of pure carbon. While mixture can be further divided into two categories. One is homogeneous mixture, one is heterogeneous mixture. What do we mean by homogeneous mixture? Homogeneous mixture means the matter or the particles which are dissolved in another phase are having uniform composition throughout it. And what is the example of homogeneous mixture? It is salt in water, sugar in water are the examples of homogeneous mixture. They are called as solutions. What is heterogeneous mixture? A mixture which is giving two kinds of phases into it or two states of mixture into it. They are not uniformly mixed with each other, and thus they can be said as heterogeneous mixture. And what are the different types of heterogeneous mixture? They are either colloids or suspension. For example, milk and muddy water are the examples of heterogeneous mixture. So in this slide, we are going to discuss about characteristics of different types of mixtures. Mixtures is seen into three types. One is solution, one is colloidal solution, and third is suspension. So based upon the nature, it can be divided into different categories. So what we are going to see in this slide, we are going to study about the nature of solution, nature of mixture, the sizes of particles of that mixture, whether they can be separated by filtration, whether they can scatter the light of beam, and whether they can settle down the particles into it. So solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances, while colloidal solution and suspension are heterogeneous mixtures. Based upon the size, solution is having least size of the particle of less than or equal to 1 nanometer in diameter into it. What is 1 nanometer? 1 nanometer is the 10 raised to 9th part of 1 meter. Then colloidal solution, although the particles are so small, so that cannot be seen by naked eyes. While in the suspension, we can see the particles in the suspension by our naked eyes. Whether by filtration can assist in the separation of the particles. So in the solution we cannot separate out the particles of the solution by filtration method, and similarly in the colloid also we cannot separate out the solution or the colloidal solution into different phases, while the suspension can be separated out by filtration method. Scattering of beam of light. So when you pass light through through that mixture, whether the path of light is visible to you or not, that is a characteristic of these three types of mixtures. So solution, when you pass the light through the solution, you cannot see the path of light passing through it, while in colloidal solution and suspension the path of light is clearly visible to you. So how this is possible? Because the solution is having so small particles into it through which the particles cannot reflect the light and the path of light cannot be seen. While in colloidal solution in suspension, the particles are slightly bigger than that of solution, and that's why they can reflect the light, and thus the path of light is visible to us. And the next character is whether they can settle down the particle of it or not. So when you left the lemonade or salt water undisturbed, the salt into it does not settle down at the bottom of the container. So the solution is stable mixture of two or more than two kind of substances. While colloidal solution also do not allow the separation of two phases or two particles in by keeping them undisturbed for some time. While in the suspension, we can separate out the particles while keeping them undisturbed for a certain period of time. So what are the different examples of this solution? Solution may have example like salt in water, mixture of sugar in water, lemonade are the example of solution. So next is colloidal solution. Colloidal solution may be milk or jellies. And suspension may be chalk powder in water, muddy water are the examples of suspension. So friends, this is for this is all for now, this video. In the next video we are going to study about the different calculations based upon the concentration for the solution, and further what are the different methods for separation of the mixture. Till then, stay safe, take care. Thank you.